Are you feeling exhausted by all the change that's happening right now? You're maybe even contemplating the idea of just moving off grid and tending to a veggie patch full time? Yet, well, you're not alone. As a recruiter, I speak to so many professionals every week who are feeling exactly the same way. They're overwhelmed by all the change, unsure of the skills they need to learn, and just plain tired of trying to keep up. AI, restructures, new systems every week. It's a lot. But the issue is, this is not going to slow down. But the good news is, you don't need to change your whole life or career to stay ahead. You just need to stay adaptable and start by making these 3 bold moves that will help you adapt with confidence without burning out in the process. I'm Georgie Hubbard, and I'm the author of The Bold Move and the founder of Pivoter, an AI career mentor helping professionals make career pivots in the age of AI. And after 12 years of working in recruitment and running my own agency, I'm going to walk you through 3 moves that will help you stay relevant, confident, and calm in this ever-changing world of work, because the future isn't waiting, but you can meet it on your own terms. Okay, bold move number 1. Let's start with something that most people will never do: a proper audit of your skills. Because here's the thing, when everything around us is changing, it's so easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we need to start all over again, that we need to learn everything new just to stay relevant. But that's not true. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from wisdom. Every role you've had, every challenge you've navigated, every person you've collaborated with, that's all data. That's your career capital. And before you start adding more to your plate, you need to know what's already in your toolkit. So here's a really powerful exercise. Grab a blank page or open a fresh document and write 2 columns. One side, put hard skills. On the other side, write human skills. Now, start listing everything you've got. Your hard skills are the tangible things, the tools, the technologies, the systems you know inside out. So maybe it's Excel, maybe it's Canva, maybe it's project management, financial forecasting, social media, whatever it is, just get it down. Then move to your human skills. These are things like communication, adaptability, leadership, problem solving, creativity, empathy. They're not always listed on the resume, but they are always the reason someone gets hired and promoted. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because once you've written everything down, look at it and ask yourself, which of these skills energize me the most? Which ones do I want to keep using or grow further? Those are your growth zones. That's where you should be investing your energy for what's next. And if you want a little help doing this, you can actually go to Pivoter and just type in your current job title, and it will help you map out all of your transferable skills automatically. It's a really great starting point if you're not sure where to begin. But even if you just do this exercise on paper, I promise you it's powerful, because what it does, it reframes how you see yourself. Instead of thinking, I'm behind, you start to realize, I've built the foundations that's still valuable. I just need to adapt how I use it. And here's another tip. Once you've got your list, take a few of those skills and type them into job boards like Seek or LinkedIn Jobs. See what comes up, and you will be surprised at how many roles and industries are looking for the people with the skills that you already have. If you're a great communicator or great leader, or you're a great looking at data, type it into the job boards. It's really eye-opening, and it's a great way of seeing where your existing strengths could take you next. So before you try to keep up with every new AI tool or course out there, start here. Audit your skills, recognize your value, and remember, you're not behind. You're starting with a ton of wisdom. Okay, bold move number 2, let AI do most of your work, making it easier, not harder. Here's what I'm seeing happening right now. So many professionals are resisting it. They're worried that they're overwhelmed, or they think that AI isn't for me. But from some of the industry experts I'm speaking to each week, they're telling me a very different story. They're saying AI isn't here to replace you. It's here to remove the boring stuff so you can spend more time doing meaningful work, the parts of your job that require human creativity, connection, and judgment. So let's talk about how you can actually use it, because I'm not here just to give you theory. I want to show you how I personally use it every day to save time and work smarter. So here are 4 ideas. Idea number 1, identify what's draining your time. Start by asking yourself a couple of questions. What part of my job takes the most time? And which of those parts do I enjoy the least? Because those are usually the areas that AI can help you with straight away. So if you're in marketing, maybe it's writing the first drafts, brainstorming ideas, or summarizing customer feedback. If you're in operations, it could be analyzing reports, scheduling tasks, or writing SOPs. If you're in leadership, maybe it's summarizing meeting notes, tracking priorities, or preparing team updates. Write those things down because they're the areas that can be outsourced to AI first. Okay, idea number 2, start small. Talk to AI like a partner. You don't need to be an expert prompt engineer to use AI efficiently. You can literally open up ChatGPT and type, or like I do, chat to it. So for example, you could say, hey ChatGPT, here are the top 3 tasks that take the most time in my job. How could I use AI to automate it or to speed them up? Or you could say, add in your role, what are some ways AI could help me be better at my job and save time? That's it. That's your starting point. Treat it like you're brainstorming with a co-pilot. The more context you give it, the more useful the answers will become. Okay, idea number 3, use AI as an efficiency multiplier. AI saves a ton of time every day, and I'll give you a few ways that I use AI in my day-to-day jobs. I help it write job ads. I'll tell ChatGPT the key selling points, the company culture, and the target candidate, and it helps me draft the basic in minutes. Next, sales copy. It helps me create outreach messages that sound human, not robotic. I always personalize it, but AI helps get me 70% of the way there. Next, meeting notes. I record my notes or summaries, and AI then breaks it down into key insights, even actions, and even follow-up templates. Next, research. Instead of just scrolling through endless reports, I ask it to summarize industry trends, identify competitors, or even spot patterns across articles. These things used to take me hours. Now they take me minutes. And that's the point. AI doesn't do my job for me. It amplifies what I'm already great at and frees me up to do more of the human piece of the recruitment process, actually building real relationships. So I hope this gets you thinking about ways you could implement AI into your own work to work faster and smarter. Okay, idea number 4, reinvest your time. Now here's the most important part. Once you claw back that time, use it wisely. Don't just fill it with more tasks, reinvest it into your own growth. Learn, reflect, build your network, or simply take a break, because rest is also a competitive advantage. Working smarter doesn't mean working more. It means freeing yourself up to focus on what really matters. So be the person who sees AI as a teammate, not as a threat. Start experimenting, build curiosity, and use it as a tool that helps you step into the bold move era. Okay, bold move number 3, double down on your human skills that AI can't replace. Let's talk about the new career currency, your human skills. Because as AI keeps advancing, there's one truth I want you to hear. It's not the tools that will define your career, it's your humanness, your ability to connect, to lead, to listen, to adapt, to create. That's the edge that no algorithm can replicate. AI can generate content, but it can't build trust. It can summarize data, but it can't hold space for somebody struggling. It can analyze emotions, but it can't experience them. That's why human skills like communication, emotional intelligence, adaptability, curiosity are becoming your valuable assets. They're not soft skills, they're power skills. And they are the difference between someone who survives this next decade and someone who thrives in it. I'm constantly working on my own human skills. I'm working on becoming a better communicator, learning to listen deeply, not to respond. I'm working on my emotional intelligence, understanding my triggers, managing stress, and leading from empathy, not ego. I'm staying curious, asking better questions, exploring new ideas, and surrounding myself with people who think differently. And I'm being adaptable because in this new world, agility is the new stability. It's one of the reasons I built Pivoter, to help people make smoother career transitions and see that their human edge still matters. Because even as technology transforms everything around us, it's who we are that still determines how far we go. So how can you start building your human skills? Well, pick one that you want to work on for the next 30 days. Maybe it's communication, maybe it's emotional intelligence. Don't try and master them all. Just pick one and commit. Create micro moments to practice it. If you want to build better communication, record yourself speaking about a topic that often comes up at work. Then listen back to it. Not to be critical, but to become more aware of how you speak, your tone and pace, because how you say something matters just as much as what you say. If you want to work on your empathy, ask a teammate how they're doing before diving into a task. If it's curiosity, replace judgment with one question. Tell me more about that. Then reflect weekly. Ask yourself, what did I learn about myself this week? Because self-awareness is the foundation of every human skill. Trust me when I say working on these human skills matters now more than ever. The future of work will always reward those who can combine technical ability with emotional intelligence. And that combination of human and AI is what will make you unstoppable. Sure, AI can make you faster, but your human skills make you irreplaceable. So yes, as you look ahead, learn the tools. Yes, experiment with technology, but never forget the real edge is you. Your empathy, your creativity, your curiosity, those are the traits that build trust, inspire teams, and spark innovation. So double down on your human skills that AI can't replace, because in a world driven by tech, humanity will always be your greatest advantage. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe as I continue to make more content on the future of work, confidence, and how you can stay ready and relevant.